So you have finished not only your regular season, but also your share in the playoffs.
Correct.
Tell me, now that it's all over, how do you feel?
Of course, I'm disappointed. I'll probably be moving a little bit. I'm disappointed, but I love the energy and effort that we gave today. It was way better. Probably the best game we've played against the Diamonds probably in my 3 seasons. That's playoff and regular season. I felt like the energy was there going into the half at 6-0. I mean, that's a pretty good half for us. Defense, I think, played good. We had some hiccups, but defense played really good. Offensively, we only had 1 drive, so it was kind of tough to judge the offense, but ultimately it was a good game. I feel good. I'm okay. I'm gonna probably think about it when I get home.
Yeah.
You know, I'll probably wake up 4 or 5 in the morning like, oh, I should have ran this, I should have ran that. I should have blitzed everybody. I should have, that's just a coach's life. You think of what I could have did differently. But I feel good.
I mean, if we can be truly transparent, you guys played a really great game. In a sense, you guys played handicapped because you didn't have all your players.
I never look at it as a handicap. I'm gonna play whoever shows up. Like whoever comes out to play for Gridiron Gang, like I'm gonna use them. I don't care what their experience level is. I don't care what's going on. We'll never use that as a handicap. Some people like the style, some people don't. Some people like playing with rookies, some people don't. But for Gridiron Gang, I play with the 10 to 15 that show up, and we just go out and work. We're known as a physically dominating or physically demanding team. We're physical, we're strong, and that's just how we have to be for the rest of our playing time. We just got to continue to dominate the line and keep pushing forward.
So what's next for Coach Troy?
For me, that's a tough one. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna go home and think about it. I never know. I get home, I might be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this again next season, but you just never know. Talk about it with my wife, converse with my dog. He's a really important person in my life, so. But no, I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna meditate on it. And if it's in the cards, I'll be back without question. It's for the spring. If not, I'll make sure that the team is aligned properly with whoever's going to take over. But my love for the team is so strong that I would never just leave them in a state of disarray or anything like that. So you never had to worry about that. I'm never just going to leave and like, oh, we ain't got no coach. Like, nah, it'll never be like that. But if I did leave, we would set it up to be ran properly.
Any other self-reflections from the whole season, regular included?
I think the one thing I would say to myself and the one thing I would say to other people is stay true to yourself. I mean, ultimately, I think a lot of people want me to be somebody different. A lot of people wanted the team to be a different team, but ultimately, we have to kind of remember who we are and what we do. And I think once we all do that, including myself, once we all do that, we'll be better players, we'll be a better team, I'll be a better coach. We'll be better people overall if we focused on the things that we do well, growing those strengths, and then continue to work on the weaknesses.
How does your whole regular season and your first playoffs? How do you feel about all this now that?
I feel good. I definitely feel like because this is my first time even playing flag football, learning the ropes of how it's even supposed to be played, I feel like I did good. There's always room for improvement, but I definitely feel like come next season, I'm gonna be a different person in a better way. Like I love to try to strive to get better. So I think I did decent, but I definitely know that I can do better.
So since you first started, tell us about your experience with the gridiron game.
Since I first started, like they've always been a very loving team. They always doing something, social events, always having an outing, which is good because when I moved down here, I didn't know nobody. So that was very helpful. We've definitely had a couple shifts, but it's good. You know, we're a work in progress, so we're gonna always get better.
So talk to us about Coach Troy.
Coach Troy, he's great. I appreciate, like when I first got out here, I made it clear I didn't know anything. So every time I got a question, even if it's too many questions, he still stops and he answers my questions. He's very helpful. He'll draw it out. He got plays. So it's good having Coach Troy. I really do appreciate him. He checks on me. Even outside of football, he's just a great mentor, a great coach. So yeah.
What are you looking forward to now that the whole season is done, now that the playoffs are done? What's something you're looking forward to that you feel would definitely give you a step ahead for next season?
What I look forward to? I just look forward to getting in the weight room. I really do like to lift. I feel like I haven't had that much time on my hands to actually be in the gym as dedicated as I used to be. But I'm definitely getting my weight up to be able to take these strong hits like I took today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Getting in the weight room, doing some more practice on what I need to do, getting better on kicks, just evolving, getting better. That's all I look forward to.
And how did you get involved in flag football? What introduced you?
My mother was a player with my sister on the Lady Incredibles like in 2015, and one day they quit that team, made their own team called Lady Todd, and they had 4 girls, but they needed 5 to play against a whole team of like bitches on the sideline. Can I cuss?
Can't you cuss? Okay, yeah.
A whole team of bitches on the sidelines, and they needed 5 girls to play, so they came to the car. I was sitting in the car, I didn't even want to be there, and they came to the car and they got me out the car and made me play. My mama made me play. And I scored on the, I think they scored and they was going for an extra point, and I intercepted the ball and I ran it back. We only got 1 point for it, but it was a point that I scored on my first game. And
that
I
was
didn't
your
even
first
try.
score?
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
Like I was doing something right. I was like, damn, this shit easy. This shit easy as fuck. And after that, it was like, I've missed like 2 or 3 games. And I played, like I'm 22 now, I started playing at like 14, 15. There's 2 seasons every year. So like I've only missed 2 games in all them seasons.
So talk to me about that transition from being on that one team to gridiron game.
That team that I was on was like a family thing. Like me, my mom, and my sister, we started it. We named it, we made the logo, like we did everything, you know what I'm saying? And then it kind of just like fell apart over the years, and then like I kind of stuck it out. But then after a while, I was like, I need something new, or I can need something that feels right, or make me feel wanted or needed or something like that. You know, I didn't feel appreciated on my last team, but I feel like I could be used or appreciated here. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a while. I was really scared to join this team because I was like,
why?
I don't need no drama. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of drama with my last team. I'm not trying to be on that. You feel me? Like I want to be heard. I want to be able to do what I have to do, or give feedback, or give pointers to people that are like that's gonna be accepting to what I got to say and stuff like that. So I was very scared about that. But you know what I'm saying? It kind of worked out.
So how do you feel about the gridiron game?
I like them. I was scared at first, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest. At first, I wasn't gonna buy a jersey because I didn't know like what it was gonna be like. And I didn't want to buy a jersey and then like it sit in my closet because I was only gonna play 1 season. You know what I'm saying? But now I feel like all the bad seeds or all the bad vibes rather are out of the group. You know what I'm saying? So like it makes me feel more comfortable. I feel comfortable here now. I feel more comfortable expressing myself, what I have to say now. So yeah. I have a lot to say. And the first few games of our team, like that I played with them, I was very quiet because I don't want to be too like assertive, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to be like too much, you know what I'm saying? Because that can come off wrong, come off bossy, it can come off like, I don't know, like it could come off the wrong way. So I wanted to make sure I sat back and I could see like who are the leaders of the group, like who do I need to talk to if I feel something, you know what I'm saying? And I figured that out, you know what I'm saying? By the end of that game, I knew, you know what I'm saying, what we needed to do, who to talk to, what to say to motivate the girls, you know what I'm saying, like that. And yeah.
What about your relationship with Coach Troy?
I'm a very verbal player with any coach I have, so there's a bunch of DMs, a bunch of text messages, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock a.m. I'm watching film and I'm saying to him like, this is what we need to do. That game against New Era, I was up all night, like annoying the fuck out of him, sending him screenshots of teams they play against out of the state and shit like that. I was like, fuck how they play us. We need to watch and study how they play these bitches in Atlanta, these bitches in Virginia, these bitches in DC, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was getting at. Like, I was like that's what I do. That's the type of player I am. Even for my last coach, I'm a very opinionated player. So I'm gonna definitely give my opinion all the time. And he's very accepting of that, and I love that. He's like, okay, you know what? I like that idea, let's try it. And if it fails, it fails. Just like if his idea failed, it failed. You know what I'm saying? But he's very accepting of what I have to say, and I appreciate that because I don't come for that. I don't come from that on my other teams and stuff like that, so yeah. But you know, honestly, it's like I beat myself up and then in the same breath, I give myself props because I don't put as much work. And this is not a brag, it's not a flex or nothing like that, but I don't put that much work in as a lot of girls out here, and I'm still very competitive and I'm keeping up with them, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, if I took this shit seriously, if I woke up every morning and hit the gym every day like these bitches did, then they would have a lot to worry about. But they don't have nothing to worry about because I don't take, like, this is not like eat, sleep, and breathe right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something I do on Sundays to relieve stress for the week and shit like that, you know? But I don't feel like I deserve this. I feel like I could have did so much better. I feel like I gave up interception at the end, which caused them to score again, and it was just stupid as fuck of me to, I don't even know what the fuck I did, honestly, but I'm not gonna lie, my knees was hurting. All I could think at the moment was like, damn, bitch, how are you running and your knees are hurting? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how I pushed through half the time. Like, I played with food poisoning, I played with, like, the worst cramps ever, like, you know what I'm saying? And I just be pushing through. I don't know how I do it, but during the game right then, I was just thinking, like, how are you still going when you really feel like dying right now? You know what I'm saying? So,
What do you think it was that pushed you?
the fact that we didn't have no bitches. Like, we didn't have no girls, we didn't have no players. Our sidelines is really empty. So if I took a break, I've been taking a break since I played for real this whole season, I don't think. I think I played every game straight through. You know, that's a challenge for me, and that's actually like a personal challenge for me. I actually like that, you know what I'm saying, to see like how much I can take or how far I can go, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what motivated me, is the fact that we don't have no girls. So if I get out the game, there's nobody to keep that momentum of the defense or the offense up, you know what I'm saying? So I have to stay in the game. I just have to wait for a timeout or a water or something like that.
So now that the what do you think is next for Gridiron Gang outside of those two?
Crazy thing, before today, I really didn't even know who I was playing with for those two tournaments, and like the Santa Bowl, or there's another one, the Campbell City. I don't know if Gridiron Gang is even thinking about that, but you know what I'm saying? All these tournaments, I really didn't know. I didn't even know I was playing with Gridiron Gang. You feel me? I was just like, fuck it. I need to stay in shape, so I need to do something. But I feel like as long as we stick with the people we have, the system we have, we maintain the level of respect that we have, we'll be all right. We'll be straight.